How do we teach them not to walk at dogs? Apply a negative for the behaviour aspect we don't want to see.
Yeah.
The behaviour aspect we do want to see, just walk in there. We don't have to say good boy. We are going to. We don't actually have to. We definitely don't need to give him food so he knows it's right, because he knows it's right.
That's what I was doing last time. I was constantly
feeding him.
Pockets are all sorts. I'm thinking, I don't want to go out like this. We're bloody bag on.
And the truth is, it will run out, which you now see.
And once he got fed up, he weren't hungry anyway, so he weren't going to do it.
If I had my kids and I said, every time you wash the dish, I'm going to give you £5, and he goes, Dad, I want to go out with my pals at 6. I go, don't wash the dishes, so I'll give you £5. Sound. When he's 16 and he goes, Dad, I want to go out with my pals, and I go, oh, do the dishes, so I'll give you £5. You think he's going to stay for £5 or he's gone?
He's gone.
Of course he is. I can't compete with that. So I say, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you 50 quid. They go, yeah, sod it. I'll rush and go. When he's 22, what I'm going to do, give him £5. Yeah. Does that make sense? So the condition is actually in reverse. I'm trying to chase the environment in effect. Yeah. Now, a lot of people think you can educate dogs with food and stuff, which you can teach physical behaviours. Yes, you can teach sit with food, because he understands if he does that, he gets fed, right? Yeah. What you can't teach is him how to think with food. Yeah. Does that make sense? So adapt his mental state. So if he's a little bit edgy or nervy or unsure, how the heck can you tell him by giving him food that that's wrong? Make him definitely not reactive. Yeah. So a lot of reactive dogs have had loads of socialising. Yeah. So you imagine if he was 2.
Yeah, because that's where he's
Does that make sense? Full frigging out where she come from.
Yeah, where you,
it's just a reaction.
Yeah,
it's just. Whereas we would expect a normal 9-month-old puppy to go, hey up mate, and just try and just sit there and wait and see what happens. Yeah. And what we do is actually apply negative on the mental state that's not correct. Right. We don't apply positive on the mental state that is correct, because it must be correct, because there's no negative there. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. I don't get a pat on the back for going to work. I get told off for not going to work. Yeah. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's how I know going to work is the right thing to do. Not because they're saying, well done, you arrived today, because I get a phone call saying, you haven't come today, you're in trouble. Yeah. So this is an excellent tool, if you know how to use it correctly. Yeah. The timing of it's the key. And then it's consistency. What I can't do is nail 2, forget 1. Yeah. Does that make sense? I've got to nail every one. So he knows there must be an invisible square here somewhere that he feels he's good in it. Yeah. Not safe in it, because he's not unsafe out there, but that is enough negative for him to go, whoa, that was wrong. Yeah. I'm going to keep going, because this side's looking really good. Now, tail's up, he's looking at me, he's growing. I'm not saying nothing, I'm not feeding him, so I must be doing something right for him to look at me like that. Does that make sense? And he doesn't like getting in the car, does he? No, he eventually does get in, but he doesn't just run up and jump into it. He's definitely a pleasing dog. Right, what we want him to is please us, not himself. Yeah. Whatever you're treating a dog, you're teaching him how to please himself. Yeah. I do it because it makes me feel good. Yeah. Why take away the best thing you can have in a dog, which is being a submissive character, and replace it with a self-sufficient dog that's selfish? Yeah. Why would you do that exchange? I would never do that exchange. My job is to make all dogs like him. Yeah. Let's go, boy. Up. And he can't jump in the car. No, he don't. Think hump for foxes just for this one. Go on. Get up. There, boy. Yeah. What we don't want is this dog to be obsessed with anything. Everything's neutral. Done to your dog today? Have I taught him to walk on a lead or do a jump? Or have I taught him to calm down and follow pressure? Yeah, just to calm down and follow pressure. So